Okay, first we're going to be talking about the outputs example in Java and input output, just basic input and output stuff. So that's what I'll teach you about in this tutorial. Now the first, you just create a class. I called it the example output example, the public static void main. This is the main method. Now I just say system.out.println. Now when I print this, what happens? It will give me what? Hello world, isn't it? Here when I print it, it will give me what? Welcome to programming. Here when I print it, it will say hi. So here let me run and then let's look at how the output is going to be like. Okay, it's running and let's look at the output. Now this is the output. This is hello world. This is the first print. Now the second print line says welcome to Java programming. Are you sure you would enjoy it? Okay, so this is it here. So anytime you use print with ln, it prints it and then on a new line. Okay, so that's why here is printed on a new line. This second welcome message also prints it on a new line. Can you see the output here? And then this one hi also printed on a new line. Okay, now the second we're going to talk about is print without the ln. Okay, now let's look at the first example. Here we said system.out.print Jack. Now system.out.print is a good boy. System.out.print, he's a brilliant Java guy. Okay, so now look at it. Jack came up here but not on a new line. So the next one also came up, is a good guy. It continued on the same line. So anytime you say print comes with what? It prints it out but not in a new line, continuation on the same line. Now the next output we're going to talk about is printf. Okay, the f means format. Okay, we're going to print format. So we format what we are displaying on the screen. Okay, now this is just a simple example here. And then here we have, we're printing here. We have 5.2F. And then here we have N. Okay, and then here we have the number. Now it's going to express this on the output number here. Okay, so here we say 5.2F means that it is expecting an input of a number which we supplied here, and the number is a floating point number. That is why we have F here. Okay, so 5.2 means it's going to print it to 2 decimal places. So that's the reason why here we have 5.15. It's going to round it up to 2 decimal places. Okay, so here if I say 5.3F, and I run it, now let's see what happens. It's going to print it to 3 decimal places. Okay, now look at it, 5.147. okay, so now let's look at more of a printf example here. Now we have another class, printf example. We have a double number here. Now we have the decimal format equals to new decimal format. We have some hash here, whatever. Okay, good. Now so this hash means it's a whole number. We didn't put any dot inside of it, so it's a whole number. So here when I print line, I say decimal format dot format this number that we're passing into it. What happens now? It prints, oh no, okay, now this is it. It prints look at it, 1 2 3 as a whole number. Okay, now decimal format dot format, and I'll put hash dot hash. So it's going to print the whole number and then only going to take a 2 decimal place after the whole number. That's what it means. So that's why we have 123.46. Can you see? We have 46. It rounded it up to 2 decimal places. If you want 3 decimal places, you put hash dot hash. The same. Now the next I'm going to show you is how to print format numbers in local. So here when we say local.us, we are expecting a number, an argument as an input, which is 1000, isn't it? Now for the 1000, because it is printf, we're going to do a formatting. That's why we have this modulus sign. This modulus in English is percentage. In programming we call it modulus. Okay, so here we have the modulus, comma, okay, so then we have the D, okay, which means it is expecting a number. Okay, and then we have modulus n, okay, on a new line. Okay, Anytime we have modulus n, it means line break. That's what it means in format, in string format. Okay, so here you see it gave us 1000 with comma. Okay, but when we say local.italy, here we have this and it gave us a dot. Now we have several of the locals. Now let us look at how, let's see how they look like. Okay, so here I can say local dot. When you put your dot, it gives you all of them. Okay, this is Italy. Here we have China, we have Chinese, we have Canada, we have English, French, Germany, and the rest. So let's say local.germany. Okay, and let's run it and see how it looks like. Okay, so the moment you run this, let's see local.germany on the top. Let's see how it looks like. This one too comes out with a dot. Okay, so this is how it's going to be like. So